Hello, I'm EnterElysium and welcome back to our Let's Try of Cosmoteer, the 3 shipbuilding commanding game. Since last time, I've spent a few minutes doing some quick upgrades. I've added a massive iron cannon at the front. I've moved our electro bolts to the side. I've got rid of the little blasters we had. And I've installed some big engines up here. No other real changes other than the fact that I now have 2 cannon ammo factories because we were having issues with our fire rate. There doesn't appear to be anyone else around us, so it is time to jump to a new system. Now, I think we're beyond amateurs, so I think we're going to target professional. There are a couple of amateurs over here we could hit up if we really cared to, but I feel that we can maybe try and take on a professional. So let's plot our jump. Ooh. Look at all those fancy ships people have built. They're probably a lot prettier than mine. Though my ship is pretty expensive now. I think we're getting up at, yeah, 183? Damn. Can I save the ship? Is it worth saving? Probably not. I like that bing sound. Okay. Get all the stuff online. Lovely. Need to fix. Okay, decal low. There we go. Right. That looks better. Let's target you. You're the furthest away. We've got bigger engines now, so hopefully we will not catch you at all. Actually, it's getting further away. Well, that sucks. Even with the next batch of money, we're probably going to get some more engines before moving on to getting some missile launchers. I do want to get some nice missile launchers, though. Just like side firing, so they go shh. Of course, if they fire sideways and have to loop round, they're going to spend longer in transit than if they went straight ahead. Which is fine. Oh god, that is an enemy with an iron weapon. Ugh. Okay. Let's see how this goes. And yeah, they do have a shield emitter inside their hull. Okay, it's Iron Beam versus Iron Beam right now. However, we managed to take theirs out. Ours ran out of power, admittedly. We're really that badly off in terms of power? Nope, yep, we're pretty badly off in terms of power. The Iron Beam is really draining power. It's only getting fire like a tiny bit. That's a power storage. I mean, I could tell our ship to just target the reactor and it'd be over a little bit quicker. Or, you know, we could do that. Did we take any damage? No. Our shields held out just. That said, we did run out of ammo. Fair play. Yeah, side-firing missiles. We're going to save our money and we're going to get side-firing missiles before we get the next batch of engines. Okay, 2 kilometers. Everything's fully charged. Everything is a full load of ammo. Could do more people. Could do maybe another reactor at some point. For now, we're okay. Engine needs more power. There we go. Oh, it just ate the power immediately. Okay, here we go. Yep, 2 large cannons. Okay, enemy ship with 2 large cannons. Do not like. Maybe try further away, because technically we have the longer range weapon. Oh god, we lost our iron, because technically our iron beam actually extends outside the shield a little bit. And we're out of ammo. Oh god, we really are taking quite a lot of damage. Come on. Electro Bolt. Can I, like, give you a designated target? There we go. Get that. Yeah! Okay, that shows that our issue with having enough firepower to continue firing all throughout the engagement is actually a problem. If we'd had enough ammo there to keep firing, we'd have finished the fight off a lot earlier. 27,000. How much is repairs going to cost us? Half of that. Okay. Not pretty. Okay. Can we do missiles now? Close. But is it more important for us to try and sort the ammo issue out? I mean, how do we even think about sorting the ammo issue out? We've got ammo stores here. Where else would I put an ammo store? I guess I can move the power back to here. Moves it further away from that central one. Or maybe move the ammo creation area back. Yeah, that's probably fine. Move the ammo to there. Get more ammo storage there. If we put these here, we'd need missile storage next to them and a missile creation area pretty close by. We'll just save the money for now, because there's no point in putting missiles in if we're actually not going to be able to build them. Okay, that should be okay. What I'm feeling is maybe we need to also increase the number of people, because that way we can get the ammo there quicker. So temporarily move you. More quarters. Door. Yeah, that'll probably help. Okay. Next. Right, I'm thinking we put the missiles back here. Or we could put the missiles here. I think maybe back here. Make less of a target for ourselves. What's the enemy going to be packing? Because these enemies are a lot tougher than the amateur enemies. Standard cannons. They're actually like a pretty nice craft. I do actually like the look of them. Yeah, quite a lot of standard cannons. What's their range? We'll stay at the limit of our ion range. We won't actually get too close. And we'll try and go behind them if possible. Or we could, you know, get super close. You know what? Get right up in the faces. Come on, destroy the gun! Oh my god, there's fires! There's fires! I put extra fire extinguishers in here, so we do actually have fire extinguishers. Okay, I'm gonna... Can I control shift? Yeah, I can control shift tell multiple guns. There we go. They still technically have a gun on that side, so... We could move ourselves to this side? Yeah, there we go. Hide from that gun. How much damage did we take? Not much. The fire was the main issue. Ammo got low. I don't think we massively ended up with issues on ammo, but we got low. Okay, 1.1 kilometers. 1.07. This is a little bit of a chase. There we go, that's a lot better. Oh, damn. Small blaster, standard cannon. Actually, they're not that bad. They look a lot worse than they are, I think. We'll try and keep ourselves off to one side, if possible. Ah, screw it. Our iron laser can't get a shot if we do that. Just turn towards them and use the iron laser. Iron laser's now out of ammo. No, it's back on! And there we go. Expanding your fleet. Ooh. Tempting. That is very tempting. Oh, I really want that. Got it. Okay. We need to save up a lot of money for that. Firstly, though, rotate you, move you up there, leaves room down here, missile launchers, okay, let's do missile storage first, I guess. Missile factory. Oh god, actually missile factory's bigger. Far bigger than I expected. And then missiles. I mean, strictly that works as they are. I was going to rearrange them a little bit, but it works for now. We do need more people, ideally. This is why missiles are annoying, because you need to build them in stages. Each missile has like 4 stages to it. So you've got the nose cone, guidance, warhead, and thruster, or whatever you want to call it. I mean, it's probably guidance, warhead, fuel, and thruster. I don't know. Whatever it is, you need to build them in parts. Okay, ready to jump? Let's do this. Out of there. Jumpy time. Nope, those are veterans. Not ready for that. Professional. We might get a couple more shield emitters on the side. Fix our thrusters to make them a little bit better. But after that, we'll get ourselves a new ship. Okay, everyone get in position. We're going into combat. Looking forward to firing off the missiles and seeing how they do. There we go, missiles away! Ooh, that's point defense they're firing. They're a bit too maneuverable for our missiles, unfortunately. Oh, we did get some hits, though. Very nice. We actually took out the point defense on one side. Oh, our iron laser got taken out. We're out of power, we're out of ammo. It's not a good combination. Just shoot straight for the reactor at this stage. Oh God, trying to follow you is difficult. Hello! I'm spinning around, get out of my way. Oh, there we go. How much damage did we take? Oh, only a tiny, tiny bit. I'm wondering, if we were to shift some stuff around. So, move these thrusters for a start. Oh, can't move them to there. I should probably do this using a blueprint rather than shifting them around like this. So, if I were to say, move you to here as well. We'll talk about you in a second. Get the defensive one up. Get shield generators. And put shield generators like that. That'll give us even more protection. Point defense. Put there. We do need that thruster back. In fact, we could just sell that thruster. Because we want a better thruster. So what do we want for the better thruster? Standard thruster? We could even do a large thruster. Probably standard. Large thruster requires more power. Put that there. We'll definitely want to get ourselves more power. One of the issues is we are running out of power during fights. So get ourselves a power storage up here. We'll also want to shift that to there. Or maybe there, so we can have like a little bit of a gap. And then we can shift that to there. Now we're just shy on money. Shucks. I do like that. It's a nice addition. Okay. Go fight this enemy. We will need a lot more people as well, really. So we'll need to add, like, probably at least 2 sets, maybe a bit more than that of bunks. Because that's going to require more people to shift those around. And we are having people problem at the moment, just getting enough stuff to locations we need it. Might need more reactors. Okay, maybe a central reactor there. Where the old reactor used to be. This craft is never going to look pretty. Maybe our new craft can look pretty because we can build it from the ground up. Ooh, hello. That shouldn't be too much of an issue. But they do a thing that gets rid of shields pretty quick. I think we're going to have to ask our weapons to target that. There we go. Our central shield is down. The missiles are doing quite nicely. Oh! Almost hit the reactor there. Keep it up. There we go. Beautiful. Right. So, if we were to do this, we'd probably want to have quarters. You know what? Make it so. Yeah, we need more people and ideally another reactor. But not super necessary. That should really help buff our defenses, though. It means the iron beam is only going to go down from shots that can actually pass between those shields. I mean, putting the shields there has also decreased our firepower, because we could have had another gun there. Maybe even like another 2 guns, depending on what we're going to put. It's probably the right call. Okay. Let's get traveling. I am appreciating the missiles, though. I am really appreciating the missiles. Whoopsie, debris. I think what we should do is make sure this is like our anvil. So it's a big craft that can't really maneuver, and then we get a tiny craft that can spin around behind the enemy and then shoot them in vulnerable places. Do pinpoint attacks. Well, that is a big cannon. Which automatically means... Everybody, I will need you to shoot that big cannon. Oh, those missiles coming in from behind there took a huge chunk out of the ship. Firepower problems again. Shields are holding, but we are down. Ooh, we killed them, but look at that. That's only just come back online. We were down to just those 2 shields. Didn't take any damage, at least. Yeah, we're going to need to get more crew. And sure, more crew as well. What we might do is expand some of the missile storage areas a little bit, put some more missiles in at the back so that we can actually launch like a proper alpha strike as soon as we get into combat range. It'd be quite nice to have just rows upon rows of missiles just going as soon as we enter combat range. Hell, that could be like the 3rd ship in our fleet if we get that far. At the moment, I'm not even saving money. The 3rd ship in our fleet could just sit at the very far back of the combat with the long-range missiles and just spam them. It'd be kind of fun. Okay, are we ready to go? Hit him up. Right, what's our range? 1.25. Almost a third of a mil on this ship. A little bit expensive. You know me, though. I don't tend to have lots of little things. I tend to make, like, really awesome things. Like, my goal is nearly always quality over quantity, which is not always the best tactic. We will also maybe need more thrusters. Yeah, more missiles, more thrusters, more generators. This thing is never going to be finished, is it? Oh, it's specifically designed to take down shields. It's got 2 reactors. This worries me. Okay, cool. I'm in for that. Bit of a tougher fight. Make sure we get right up in front of its face. Or, you know... Okay. Stop. Turn around. Oh, wow, that was quick. It did a lot of damage to us, though. Just cutting through our shields like that is pretty rude. Not sure I approve. Let's turn off blueprint mode. Yeah, we're going to need more in the way of reactors. It's expensive, but it's probably worth it there. Okay. Let's jump. Oh, pardon me. Should we go for a harder one? No, let's just do one more professional. No, let's screw it. We're going to go for a harder one. If we die here, at least we die doing something amusing. Ding! I love that sound. Okay, burn towards the enemy. You better get everything up and running on online and stuff. Enemy ship 1 kilometer. This is going to be a pretty tough ship to fight, so you better be ready. 2 laser beams. Ooh, and look at all those thrusters. Double iron frigate. It's maneuvering so hard, it's actually difficult for me to actually get a lock on it. At least the shields are holding up to the iron beams, but... well, shields are starting to go down. It's fine, the iron beams are pretty much out at this stage. There we go. Yeah, they have to have 2 power storage for each iron beam to keep them running. But props to them, like, that's a pretty cool ship, because it's got the amount of maneuverability needed to keep the iron beams on target. We're out of ammo. Not they can really do much to us at this stage. Missiles aren't going to get through. Got too much point defense. There we go. Not bad. 54k. I mean, you know, there were 10k of repairs though, so not exactly cheap. Right, I think that proved we need a few things. Firstly, more thrusters. Secondly, if we can get more missiles into an alpha salvo, it can go through point defense and it can do a lot of damage. Yeah, so if we were to turn on this mode. Temporarily move you to here. Put missile launchers in. Move that one for the moment. Move that one to there. And we could do the same here. And that'd be a rear firing thruster there. Can I make it so? Oh, invalid. Whoopsie. There we go. The missiles are more designed for an alpha strike. And I'd love to get just 2 more racks in, fill this area up, maybe with just missile storage or something, I don't know. And then we're away. We're good. For now, let's set ourselves a new target. Yeah, we do move so slowly. Can I rename the ship? Save ship design. Aha! Elysium 1. And yeah, we definitely need to maybe extend some shields over the... Oh my god, I keep adding things to the ship. We probably need about 150k to finish off this ship, in all frankness with you. Which is only the 3 enemies here if we don't get damaged. If we get damaged, it's a lot less. Okay. And I hate to say this, but we also probably need a scanner thing so that we can scan enemies at longer range. Crucible. They've got a big cannon, they've got an anti-shield weapon. Well, as per usual, when you have such a big cannon, you're obviously compensating for something. He says with this as a ship. Missiles! Oh god, they got missiles as well. Oh no! I don't have point defense on the rear! Oh god, we bounce together. That's costly. Okay, point defense. First time finding an enemy with missiles. Yeah, definitely point defense. How much is that going to cost us? Oh no, we have to go into debt to fix that. Okay, so when you repair your ship for more money than you have, you go into debt. When in debt, you will not be able to buy any additions, but all you can do is repair. Which is a nice mechanic. It means that you can, like, not just die, but you can't improve your ship or anything. You just have to accept your ship as it is until you get money back. Yeah, we're gonna need point defense. A lot of point defense. A ship so large as ours, we're gonna need so much point defense. Yeah, no, it's not really acceptable what happened there. We lost so much of our ship from those missiles. It's because we don't have any armor. What I was gonna say is that we should have a coat of armor around the edge of the ship, on the back, away from the shields and the weapons. If you can't armor the weapons, it gets in the way. I was going to put a door in, I was like, actually no, we're out of money. Can't put a door in. Maybe we need to pick on some more noobs before we go for the veterans. They seem scary. I mean, about as scary as me. Actually, I'm probably worse. If I had to fight me, I'd be very scared. Probably shouldn't have gone for so many different types of weapons, though. Hindsight, maybe not gone for the iron. Maybe just spammed a couple more of the large cannons as well. Okay, enemy ship is coming into range now. It's an anti-shield ship. Does it have point defense? No, so our missiles are going to be very funny here. Missiles are away. The enemy ship's still firing. So little of it is left. There we go. Got a little bit of money spare. Point defense, straight up, straight away. First thing, point defense. Get that point defense going. Where is it? There we go. Insufficient funds. Fine, let's get rid of the last two. Make it so. I don't want that to happen again. It's too expensive. And you can make so much money off the veterans, but... not if you screw it up. Okay, we seem fine at the moment. Reactors are a bit taxed, but other than that, do seem okay. I'm very tempted to get rid of this ion beam. It's good, it does a lot of damage, but we just can't power it quick enough because the power's too far away from it. Maybe replace it with something boring. Maybe replace it with a shield. Okay, here we go. Holy crap! Oh, dear lord. This thing is huge. And well armoured. Look, this bit here is armour. And it's got point defense, shooting down all my stuff. Oh, this is where we die! This is where we die! Goodbye! There was no way we could back away. We didn't have the engines for it. Thank you for the autosave there. That's super helpful. Can we, like... no, we can't move. We're dead. Holy crap. I will be honest. One of these ships is not like the others. Oh, look at the poor little spaceman. Oh. Yeah, that ship was nowhere near the difficulty of the other ships in this area. That ship was just you know, YOLO, you're dead. Like, no, that ship was very different. Whee! I'm away! Oh, you've got to be dead there just from the sheer force of that. The acceleration would have just broken you. Also, I don't know why you're slowing down with your spin. But oh well. I guess that's it for this episode of Cosmoteer. I do really want to come back to this game and try again. Maybe not put all eggs in one basket. If we had a few different craft there, they'd have probably still all died. They died before they could really get around behind the enemy, so... yeah, I'm not really sure what would have happened there. That one was just... maybe just don't go to veteran systems. Just never go to veteran systems. That enemy was horrific. I'm EnterElysium. Like, subscribe, let me know what you think down below. But until next time. Aww. Stay shiny.